On January 16, 2005, a group of 5 teenagers decided to go out that night. After having a few drinks, they decided it was time to head home. Little did they know that their lives would soon change forever. The driver lost control of his car, wrapping it around a tree, killing 3 of the passengers instantly. Only 2 would survive, one being a real close friend of mine who is still dealing with her injuries today. According to Alcohol Alert, 1 out of every 3 Americans have been injured in an alcohol-related car crash at some point in their lives. Drunk driving accidents injure someone every 2 minutes, but worse, it kills someone every 30 minutes. Although we might be responsible, there are those out there who don't take drinking and driving as seriously. Although most of us know the risk of drinking and driving, a recent survey conducted by the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety said that almost 9% of us admit to have gotten behind the wheel after drinking. That is 1 out of every 11 people. That says that most people are guilty of getting behind the wheel after having a few drinks. But is it worth it? You could ruin your life, your family's lives, or the life of an innocent victim. One way we can reduce the fatality rate of drinking and driving is by having first-time offenders get ignition interlock put into their car. This system would not allow the car to start if the driver failed the breathalyzer test. According to MADD, that's Mothers Against Drunk Driving, they are 90% effective, but right now currently there are only 135,000 being used nationwide. Also, first-time offenders have admitted to have driven an average of 87 times before they are actually arrested. So with this statistic, we should make it mandatory for first-time offenders to get the interlock ignition put into their car. Right now, only 5 states make it mandatory for all offenders. Texas is not one of them. Another thing we can do is have sobriety checkpoints. Police officers would pick areas where known alcohol-related car wrecks have occurred. The police would then use a sequence, like choosing every car or every other car or every 5 cars to stop and be checked. Although this would be time-consuming and cause a little delay, it would be worth it, even if it means getting just 1 drunk driver off the road. According to the Center for Disease Control, they found that alcohol-related fatalities dropped 20% when sobriety checkpoints were used and publicized. Imagine having these laws be put into place to help protect you and your families. You wouldn't have to worry as much at night about your kids going out and being involved in a fatal car accident caused by a drunk driver. After hearing these statistics about how often one is either injured or killed in a drunk driving accident, it is time for us to take a stand. In reality, most of the time, it's the drunk driver that lives, and it is the innocent victims that get killed, ruining their families' lives forever. One way we can help reduce the number of drunk drivers is by passing the ignition interlock law and getting them placed into their car. We also could get sobriety checkpoints placed in our areas. You can go to MADD.com, that's MADD.com, and click on the blue button that says Take Action, and that will help you contact your local representative. This is the first step that we can take together to keep lowering and soon eliminating the to drunk drivers out on the road today.